Have you been playing Crimson Desert and ran into this on multiple occasions during a boss fight? Well, I'm here to give you some tips to help with that and hopefully get you through that boss fight. Hey guys, Sleeve Short Holes here, and today's video we have for you is how to prep for boss fights, because those can be difficult. And so hopefully I have some tips for you that will help you get through that hump and help you get past some of those bosses. So thanks for joining. I hope you enjoyed the video, and let's get started. All right guys, first tip, getting food and having a lot of it. And there's one of two ways that you can do that. You can either, one, cook the food, or two, go and buy food. So first, going over cooking, I like to come into Hernand's because of a couple of the placement of the stuff that you need. So first one is the butchery, and second one is the grocery shop. Obviously you can find these in other areas, but I like Hernan the best. What's really nice about Hernan too is right next to the butchery is a campfire. So if you're getting ready for a boss fight and you want to start cooking stuff, that's where you can start. And this makes it really easy to get that done and done quickly. So let's go ahead and look at a couple recipes first. First one that I like is the pan-fried vegetables. As you can see, the health is at 440. It also helps with spirit, and there's a fire resistance level 4. So that's just kind of a nice side effect of that. Now, one thing I do want to tell you about recipes is you can also do different versions of the recipes. So you can do like filling, satisfying, hearty, and obviously that will raise the health, but that also raises the ingredients that you need for it. And so I would recommend just sticking with the regular recipes and cooking a lot of them, because I feel like you get more out of that than doing the other versions of it. But as you can see here, I can't cook this, so I need vegetables and cooking oil. So that's what's nice about Hernan, is you come over here and you can visit this grocer, greet him. It's always good to greet.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
What's it you're after?
And then you can get some cooking oil here, which will get the max there. And we also want to get vegetables. Now, there's not all of these are vegetables, so you have to keep that in mind. There is a list online, but I usually will do carrots, sweet potatoes, and that should be it. So now, let's go back over to the bonfire. We got our pan-fried vegetables right here. And then, if you just click the triangle, you can make the max, and he'll cook the food for you. So I would just recommend doing that, and cooking the food, and cooking as much as you can, depending on what ingredients you need. So if we just look at the ingredient at some of the other recipes here, I would recommend doing pot cooking if you can. And then there's filled grilling as well. These aren't as good, except for the pan-fried vegetables, which I feel is really good. The buttered meat and fish looks like that's really good. So anytime you have over 300, I would suggest stocking up on that. Okay, so the next thing is buying food. So right now we are in Hernan. Now you do have to do some missions to open the cook on your base. So basically you just want to go through a bunch of the faction quest for the Greymanes, and complete a bunch of these. As long as you keep doing that, then you'll eventually get the cook. There are other cooks obviously in the world, so it's not like if you don't have that, that's it. But this is the easiest and closest one. So if you're at your tent here, once you unlock him in those faction quests, you'll get the access to the cook, Ronnie. So if you come in here, he sells a good chunk of stuff too. You have stuff that are lower health, but he also has bigger health ones too, like chewy rice cakes, meat and vegetable porridge. Those two are really good. I usually buy all of them every time he has them, and these replenish every so often in the game. So those are a couple of recipes that I really like. Obviously you can get these other ones, they're just not as much health regeneration, but a couple of them are in the hundreds or whatever. So stock up on that, stock up on food either by cooking it or getting it from a cook. The next step that I would recommend doing is doing some cave hunting, because what's really nice about that is you can get some palmer pills, and you also cook these as well, but obviously going to caves is easier than cooking them, I feel like. So on the map you can definitely, that's one way of looking for caves, but I've found that if you go to journal and then go to the knowledge tab and go down to adventure and caves, this will list all of the caves that you have access to or that you've uncovered in one way or another. And if you look through the list, you can see that there's little dots at the bottom right of the name on the right hand side. That one has 2 dots, 2 dots, 2 dots, and you just scroll down until you get to one that has 1, because that means you haven't gone there and got the stuff from it. So
there be treasure.
You go on map, you can see there it is, and then usually what I'll do is I'll mark it obviously, and then I'll just do the quickest fast travel or the closest fast travel point. So now we're at the cave, so we're going to come up here. You're going to do your stab to get through the waterfall. Come into the cave obviously, and typically you'll find a palmer pill sitting right here. It's usually not right next to the chest, so just take that refined pill. And the refined ones, there's 2 different kinds. There's refined and then there's a normal one. The normal one revives you at 30%, and the gold one, the refined one, revives you at 100%. Additionally, you can also get your treasure chest and whatever is in there, which could possibly help you fight the boss. Sometimes, as you can tell as well, I'll get another palmer pill through the treasure chest. So make sure that you're going through this process and going to a bunch of caves right before a really hard boss fight and getting those palmer pills, because that will help you as well in case you do die. Okay, the next step that I would recommend is solving abyss puzzles. You do go there in the story at some point, and don't make the same mistake I did. I went there for the story and then I totally forgot about it for a really long time, and then I finally decided to come back, and I completed a ton of abyss puzzles. But what's really nice is you get abyss artifacts by solving those puzzles, and obviously there's also puzzles in the normal on ground, but you just stumble across those and it's not as easy. But if you come up here and you spend some time, you solve these puzzles. Every time you solve a puzzle up in the abyss, you'll get an abyss artifact that you can then spend on your skills. So I recommend going there. The next thing is focusing on your skill set. Obviously, as you complete missions from the main story as well as side quests, you'll get abyss artifacts that you can then spend on your skills. What I would recommend is focusing on this health skill and the stamina skill, because both of those will help you with boss fights. And you'll get to a point where you'll need something else to be able to do the upgrade. So like this one, it shows abyss artifact and red seaweed. But as you increase it and as you up it, you'll get better health and better stamina. But obviously, as you continue to upgrade your health and your stamina, then you'll increase your current level and your max health and your max stamina, so that way you would have an easier time to fight the boss. So my last recommendation is visiting the Smithy. Right now I'm in Hernand. There's also, once again, if you do some of the Gray Main missions, you can also unlock a Smithy at your camp as well. So that is an option, but if not, if you haven't done those, that's fine. You can visit Smithy right here in Hernand. And what's nice about this one too is right next to the Smithy is the grindstone. So I would recommend doing that right before you're going into the boss fight, because that's gonna upgrade your gear to a level as well. If you find an anvil I think there's probably one at the base camp. Then you can also upgrade your weapons. So we just come in here, we greet them because that's always a nice thing to do.
We just become best
Smithy.
friends. Yep.
If you want something unique,
And refine. And then you can just look at the equip gear versus your inventory, which is really nice. As you can see, I have Wolf's Fang that I can upgrade, Melted Ambition, and as you can see at the top, it goes from, you know, attack 17 to attack 19. So let's go ahead and upgrade this one. You do need certain ingredients to do that. So ore, depending on what ore you need, you might have to go do some mining as well. So as you can see, this takes iron ore and copper ore. And now additionally, if I want to go up another level, I need an abyss artifact as well. So you can choose to spend your abyss artifacts refining these and getting them up to the max level. But I would recommend using your abyss artifacts for your health and stamina first, then use it here. So we just go through. Most of my stuff is already upgraded to the max, because I do this constantly to make sure that when I do go into fights, I'm ready and I've got the best gear. So let's just go through. Everything looks good there. That one takes abyss artifacts. Can definitely do this one. And so basically that's the process, is just go through each one, refine it up to the max level, and that will definitely help with going to your next boss fight. So that's my last recommendation. So guys, there are my 4 easy tips to helping you with getting through that boss fight. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. If you did, please like the video and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. I'm going to go ahead and send you over to a battle that I did with Mirrodin, following these same 4 principles. And I felt like I did pretty good in that battle. So have a nice night, and thanks for watching. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Where is he? Did he hurt himself from the... Oh! I don't know what that is, but that's fucking sick. He got nothing on me. Oh. Oh shit. Oh god, why am I doing the hand thing? I missed. Oh shit. Oh! My body slammed me. Take that, buddy. Oh! It's okay, it's okay. We're okay, we're okay. Maybe. Oof! Oof! What am I even aiming at, Cliff? Holy shit. There we go, there we go.